Welcome to Motoring Northwest and the latest SsangYong Musso, which in Korean means rhinoceros. There are basically four to choose from. There's the EX, the Rebel, which is this, and the Saracen. There is a fourth, the Rhino, but that's limited edition and they only made 100. So basically what you're choosing from are trim specifications. The basic Musso pickup is the same. And the benefit of the new Musso pickup is it's more conventional looking than the one it replaced. And it's to the vehicle's benefit. They are, without doubt, the caravan hauler's favourite. But they're a lot more than that. The one thing about them is they are sensibly priced. You can be into a Musso, the basic EX, for £23,933, and they go up dependent on specification. This, the Rebel, is the next one up, and then the Saracen. The Saracen, you get things like sat-nav, larger screens, little bits and pieces, but inherently it's the same motor. It's a proper four-wheel drive double cab pickup. It is powered by a 2.157 four-cylinder turbo diesel, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission in this instance, although there is a 6-speed manual option. Double cab, as you can see, sits on 18-inch alloys, complete with 255/60 rubber, disc brake all round, usual 1-ton carrying capacity, but the benefit is you can still add 3.5 tons to the trailer that you will be pulling. So it's quite a serious amount of capability. Approach angles of 20 degrees, departure angle of 22 degrees, ramp over angle of 20 degrees, two-wheel drive, which means to the rear wheels, four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low. And the off-roading I've been doing with it, very impressive. Now, the one thing about the Musso that SsangYong have ensured is to drive, to be inside the cabin, it's driving an SUV. This vehicle shares a lot in common with the Rexton, which is their all-wheel drive big SUV. But it's not a bad-looking vehicle. It's very nice to drive, reasonable power. It's doing 27 to the gallon, which is slightly more than SsangYong say I will get. One of the criticisms is the steering and the lightness at the back. This one, as you can see, has a rear canopy which adds sufficient weight to keep it a lot, shall we say, a lot firmer on the back, just enough weight. A lot have criticised the steering. The steering in this instance, in this one, I found nothing at all wrong with the steering with it. It's very light to drive, it's very nice to drive. The cabin, very, very comfortable. SsangYong make no boasts or claims. It's faux leather. They tell you in the spec it's faux leather. So what looks like leather seating isn't, but it's very nice. The front seats are heated. The front seats are cooled. You've a heated steering wheel. You've got information both on the central screen and on the instrumentation. But no wonder these are making inroads into the working double cab pickup market. They are very capable. They are nice to drive. They're practical. They're useful. What more do you really want out of one? A lot of people laugh at the name SsangYong. In Europe, they don't use the SsangYong name. They just call them what they are, the Musso, the Rexton, the Tivolis. But if you're looking for a double cab that gives you quite a lot for your money, is very nice to spend time with and time in, is nice to drive, is very capable, is a good workhorse, that does everything you want it to, but you don't want to spend the usual big bucks associated with the more familiar names, go and have a look at one. I can understand why the caravanning fraternity like them. I can just never understand the world of caravanning personally, but I can see why they have their appeal. But if you're looking for a double cab pickup that does nearly everything you want, will tick all the boxes, but you're looking to spend sensible money, seek out your local SsangYong dealer and look at the new Musso double cab pickup. They just do what they're meant to do. They have come on in leaps and bounds. SsangYong went through many problems a while ago. They've overcome these problems. They've now come up with a more sensible looking style and one that will appeal. So it might not be one of the familiar names for the double cab pickups and the 4x4s, but seriously, go and have a look at one. When this goes back, the one thing I know is I will have changed my opinions of SsangYong. They are not what they used to be. They've come on a long way. If you want to read my full, more in-depth review, go to motoringnorthwest.com or listen in to the Backseat Driver radio show on Drystone Radio 103.5 FM. But thanks for tuning in to Motoring Northwest with me, Mark Stone, and the latest SsangYong Musso double cab pickup Rebel specification.